Disease called African swine fever has been spreading out in China, Vietnam, Mongolia, Cambodia, and even in North Korea, leaving South Koreans worried that it might spread in Korea too. Since there are no current available medicines or vaccines to cure this disease, the best we could do is to prevent it from spreading. With this, from June 1, the Animal and Plant Quarantine Agency has reinforced that those who fail to declare hand-carry animal products will have to pay fines up to 10 million won. Individuals coming from countries suffering from African swine flu who fail to declare hand-carry products such as pork will have to pay fines depending on the number of violations. Foreigners who refuse to pay the fine will not be allowed to enter the country or will be restricted to stay in Korea. Also, remember that meat products like ham, sausage, beef jerky, and so on are restricted items when entering Korea. In case you are carrying such products, don't forget to declare those using the customs declaration form and submit it to the quarantine officers at the airport or ports. Lastly, those who work at agriculture and livestock industries are requested to refrain from visiting farm or livestock market within 5 days after traveling overseas. You are a quarantine officer who makes Korea clean.
Last month, in December 2019, the announcement made by the Korean Ministry of Justice about measures in dealing with undocumented foreigners has become a hot issue among foreign workers. Let's find out about it in detail by dividing the contents into two sections. The Ministry of Justice has announced two main measures to control undocumented foreigners. One is to provide a re-entry opportunity for undocumented foreigners under certain conditions. The other is to exempt penalty for undocumented residents if they voluntarily report by June 30. Once the voluntary report period passes beginning from July 1st, they will still be required to pay a penalty even if they report voluntarily. The condition for undocumented foreigners to get the opportunity to re-enter into Korea is when they voluntarily leave by June 30 of this year. Previously, once an undocumented foreigner leave the country, visa issuance was not allowed. But this time, the Ministry of Justice promised to issue a single-entry visa. The specific period for re-entry visa application is also set. The application period varies slightly depending on the reporting period. For those who voluntarily report by the end of March, a re-entry visa will be issued 3 months after the date of their departure. After that, this period will be extended by 1 month. In particular, this measure is exceptional in that for self-reported illegal employments in farming and fishing villages, as well as in small and medium-sized manufacturers, penalties will be exempted, the employees will be allowed to stay for a period of 3 months, and they will be given the opportunity to work legally after granted re-entry. Among them, farming and fishing villages with severe labor shortages will receive voluntary reports from undocumented foreigners and employers employing illegal workers by the 15th of January 2020. Foreigners who voluntarily report themselves will be issued a certificate of recommendation for seasonal foreign workers of voluntary departure and will be allowed to re-enter on a seasonal work visa with the recommendation of their employer and the local government. As this is a painstaking measure taken by the Korean government, we hope it will create a good opportunity for both the government and undocumented foreigners.
At MNTV, we'll see video clips about accident and incident, as well as news report related to immigrants. If you'd like to report, please call us or contact us via email.